Welcome back to Lone Oak Farm 17 for episode 36 with me, MrSealyp. I'm sat in the Massey Ferguson 356 loader, and we're going to take this off to the store. I've had a couple of things happen. We've got a busy episode actually, got a few bits to get done. We've got our contract with Charleston's Dairy. The owner of Charleston's Dairy, his girlfriend, I mentioned this in the last episode and we didn't quite get onto it. His girlfriend, my girlfriend's recently got into horse riding, has bought a horse. It's currently living in an old stable with a small grass field behind. I was wondering if I could have 20 conventional hay bales to feed it. In exchange, it says for $20,000 and 50,000 litres of hog food. I think what I'll go for is just hog food, but not 50,000 litres. That's way too much for 20 bales. I suppose it's off season, it's winter, so to be fair, I guess they're hard to come by, so you might pay more for them, but that's a lot. So I'm going to say 25,000 litres of hog food. That will help us to get through the winter months and probably beyond as well with regard to the hogs. So we need to do those bales. What also then happened was I got a message from good friends of mine, from Joe and mine's gone blank, Joe and James, and it says, "Hi MrSealyp, on my farm here, I think it's on Sussex farm now, we have an auto-load square baler, an auto-load square bale trailer. I've sent a photo which I'm going to put up now. It's been in the mud for some time. The chap who it belongs to, who owned it, he asked if he wanted it and he said no. Oh, I'm going to roar off the track here. So he was talking to his friend James Johnson about it. Now Joe and James have been subscribers of mine for ages and ages and ages. They both featured on the West Coast. So they've given it a clean, put new wheels on it, and James is coming to the US. Now I got this message a while ago, to be fair. James is coming to the US to buy some equipment and have a holiday. He's going to bring it over on a flatbed, as you see in the picture, and they've said I can have it. They don't want anything for it, which is incredible. That's absolutely amazing. I don't know where I'm driving at the moment. Just following the tracks that are already here. Oh yeah, past the sawmill. Actually, it doesn't matter if I go across here, does it? I'll go across here. Taking the wonderful scenery on the way. So the stuff we did to it didn't cost. It said cost out. James says it's not going to cost him anything, so we don't want anything for it. James says if you're not like that, you can pay his gas for him. Well, what I've done, I've paid him the going rate. So we've paid, I think, 10 or 12,000 it was for it. So we've done that. Now, I also said I was having issues at the pig farm, because whilst this loader is a great bit of kit and I really do like it, and it came from Stevie's Skid and Load USA. Thank you for that, Stevie. It doesn't have a rear trailer hitch, so I'm having to use two different vehicles for cleaning the feed area, getting water and that kind of thing. Luckily for me, so I'll put the cruise control on, that'll be easy, won't it? Luckily for me, the guys at Muzzers Mechanics, and you may remember them from a few episodes back, if you don't know, very friendly guys, help me out with a few bits and bobs. They have a Massey Ferguson 383 with working PAVT rims and no cab, with a Massey Ferguson 880 front loader. It does say it's got a manure fork as well. I haven't taken up on that offer because I've got a bucket and stuff already for that. So that has been shipped. The bale trailer has been shipped, and as far as I'm aware, they've both arrived. So what we're going to do, I've bought the, as you can see, the money's gone down. We were on 727,000, I think we were on. So we're on 667 now. This is taking quite a while to get there. I do apologise. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick up the Massey Ferguson. That will go to the pig farm, which means I'll be able to pull the water tanker and clean the feed area all with one vehicle, which will free up the Fiat Agri to go back over to the main farm or wherever it's needed to do other jobs. This will be traded in. What I'll probably do, if the square bale trailer is there, I'll get that on the back of the Massey. It'll be a bit big, but there's nothing on it, so it should put it no problem. We'll take that up to the main farm, which will come in handy for this episode because we're doing the bales for Charleston's Dairy, which means we can use the bale trailer to put the bales onto. So it's all kind of worked out alright. And like I said, what we'll also do is, whether it will be in this episode or not, I don't know. Probably most of it will be off screen. I'm going to get on with some more logging to get the money back up again. We have also got... that was the other thing. Just remembered. I might as well say all this while we're on the way over there. You can enjoy the journey. This was from... Right, a while back. A few episodes back. A few of these have been. I had a bit of a fender bender. I pulled out with the truck and I got hit on the main road by the livestock market. And I got a message, and it's been a while getting to this point, but we're here now. It says, "Dear sir, I would firstly like to apologise for our little fender bender." Let me just pull in and we'll stop here a second. I would like to apologise for our little fender bender with your semi earlier. My name is Mr. Blue Raven, and I work for Clench Power in Texas. I would like to pay for any damages to your semi, and in a way of compensation, please find, and it did say 5 solar panels on your farm. And I went straight back and said, that's really, really too much. Really is too much. What we have done, though, is we've worked out a deal. It's going to be free installation, but we've got to pay for the solar panel. But Clench Power are going to get us a solar panel. So they're going to get it for us, they're going to install it for us, we've just got to pay for it, which is absolutely fantastic. So we're going to try to go a bit more sustainable. Sustainability is the key, people. We're going to try and save a little bit of money, or make a little bit of money, which will offset. Anyway, we won't be using as much power from the grid, that kind of stuff. That's the plan. So at some point in this episode, we're going to pick up these vehicles, we're going to do some bales, we're going to have a solar panel installed. So yeah, lots and lots going on, and all these things have come from subscribers. I apologise to some of you guys because they've taken a while to get here and get done, but that's just the way of it, because the the harvest and autumn and then getting through a few of the other jobs, it's kind of in my head. I have a kind of an order that I need to get these things done. So let's, what was the repair on that? Oh, sorry, $34, and then we will sell that. So that's offset the cost a little bit of the Massey Ferguson from Muzzers Mechanics, but that's round here. I keep forgetting this is here. I'll come and collect that. So we've got the Massey Ferguson 383. It's got the Massey Ferguson 880 loader on the front. We have got the Autoload trailer from Joe and James. Thank you very much for that, guys. That's absolutely fantastic. That's going to come in very handy. So we're going to hook that to that. We'll take that back up to the farm. And then we have to sort out getting this baling done, which is going to mean getting some grass out of the silo, spreading it out on the ground, like I did in the last episode, but this will be normal size bales. Actually, how much is it? They wanted 20, wasn't it? 20 bales, so I have to work out the maths on that. What's that? 80,000 litres, isn't it? 4,000 litres times 20. Something like that. Yeah, we'll get on that straight away. Right, so let's hook this up. Cool. So this does solve a bit of a problem for us at the pig farm. There are all different options. Loads of different people suggested loads of different things and ways I could do it. So, you know, thank you very much for everybody. I can't obviously use all of the ideas. That's obviously the way it is. So, let's get this back, and I'll see you back at the farm in a little while. It's a bit cold to be outside without a cab. A little bit nippy. But anyway, see you back there in a few minutes. Right, so that's been dropped off. I did make a mistake with the bucket. Of course, the bucket and the spike were for a front loader. Like it comes under the wheel loaders, so it didn't work. So I did take the guys at Muzzers up on the offer of the manure fork spike thing. Rather than me just saying manure spike thing. The fork with grapple was part of the deal originally. I said no. I was fine because I had a bucket and I had a bale spike. The problem was because they were for the Massey Ferguson 356, they came in under skid steer loaders. Wherever they were, yeah, so it was absolutely no good whatsoever for a front loader. Anyway, or was it telehandler? Whichever one it came under, anyway. So, right, we're back with the Penta. I was going to put this away, wasn't I? Then suddenly remembered I'm going to need it. Now, 4,000 bales, I was right, my maths was right. 4,000 times 20. So we need 80,000 litres. This will hold 50,000. So I'll do one full run of this, which means we're going to need a longer road to bale down. Which means I'm going to bale down this one. So we're going to whiz back, grab the grass, the hay. We should be fine for hay. We're on late winter now, so we're going to be back onto early spring. We'll get some grass at some point fairly soon. We've got plenty of hay, we've got grass, so we're going to be fine for feeding the animals. I think it's not going to leave us short, so we should be okay. And as I said way back when, Jockey Inc., the boss, golf cart jockey, said it's all about helping out other farmers, doing work. Excuse me, doing work on other people's fields, helping them out when you can, that kind of thing. So that's what we're doing. Hey, yeah, 289,000 litres. We're going to be fine. So we need. Well, I'll fill this up. So it'll be 50,000 litres to start off with. I think it's still set on grain door. Good thing is with that, as we drive forward, it will only allow a small amount out, and we can bale it a lot easier. We'll grab the baler. And we'll get on with this. What I might do though is, rather than keep swapping tractors around, oh no, it makes no difference, does it? I was going to say I'll go and grab the Fiat Agri and run the baler on the Fiat Agri and leave this on the Penta, but it really doesn't matter. Got to decide as well where we're going to have the solar panel put. I'm thinking maybe just here on the grass, but I don't want to take up the boss's lawn. It's up to the boss at the end of the day. We could put it on the corner here, that might be quite cool. Just got to remember where vehicles spawn. They spawn here somewhere, don't they? Don't want to put it on a bit where it spawns vehicles. We don't want it too far away from the farm, in case it does ever need any maintenance or anything like that. I don't know. They shouldn't do, they're pretty self-sufficient, and these days with the technology involved, they last, you know, such a long time. Right then, let's get cruise control on and spilling as we go. It's going to take us quite a while, isn't it? We're probably going a little bit too fast. That's better. Should have set the cruise control a bit lower, I think. Nearly there. Wow, 50,000 litres goes a long way. Whoa. Okay. That's quite a trail. We'll go around to fill up for the next load. Then we'll grab... Actually, I might grab the case. Doesn't matter, we've got a few different tractors. We'll bale that up, get that loaded, and that'll be Charleston's. We'll get the solar panel sorted. We might have to clear some snow actually for the solar panel, just only thought about that, because I don't know if it'll let them install it. They'll clear snow to install it whether they need to. So just 30,000 litres this time. Oh, just over. What I might do is do a little bit of a run here. Perfect. Okay, that should do. Right. Let's get the baler. I am still owed 25,000 litres of pig food. Whose contract was it I did? Oh, I can't remember now. It's quite a way back, wasn't it? But I never ever collected it. Oh, I can't remember who it was now. Not a problem. Put that there. Where did I leave the baler? Need to find as well where this needs to be delivered to. Stables with a grass field behind. I wouldn't be able to tell what a grass field is at the moment with all the snow. Let's unfold that. Turn it on. Drop it down. And let's get baling. This actually might be too big. Yeah, it's going to leave a few bits, isn't it? I have to come back and mop some bits up, I think. Definitely going to mop a few bits up. So we should get 20 bales. We should. We'll check the bale counter. Fingers crossed on this one. That's a bit better. Yeah, that's where it started out, wasn't it? Cruise control on, make life a little bit easier. That is the beauty of loose storage, that if you do need bales at any point for any particular reason, and to be fair I can't think of any particular reason because a lot of stuff you can do loose anyway, but if you are doing contracts and helping out other people and that kind of thing, it does then mean you can do exactly this, spread it back out, bale it and then go from there. So I suppose it's, you know, pardon the pun, but horses for courses, isn't it? So however short we are at the end, it's going to be all the straggly bits left over. So I don't think we're going to end up with a full amount in here, are we? No, we're short. Okay, so let's lift that. Let's check the bale count. And we are on bales created 18. Cool, we've got one there and not quite a complete one, so that'll give us our 20. So what we've got to do now is go back around and pick up all the odds and ends we've missed to bring us up to a full bale. We are going to be a tad over, but that's not too much of a problem. So what would be a good idea if I just put the pickup down, wouldn't it? That's better. Right, so that's now saying... Right, let's turn that off. Unload that one. And that one. What's that now saying? Created bales 20. So we have got a little bit left that I missed, a few straggly bits further back here. We'll pick them up with the baler just so they're not all over the ground. I didn't leave too much on the ground actually, I thought I left more than this. There's a fair bit more I think towards the start. So I was going quite slowly with the unloading, but and maybe a couple of bits in this corner I think. Not too much actually. Pop those two bits, just nudge that bale out of the way. Whoa, okay. Imagine the bale didn't work. That's better. And oh, okay. Where is it all? I think it's only going to be like 142 litres. Was that what I had over and above, wasn't it? Yes, farm dog, 142 litres. That's what it said. I've done it again. I'm going to drop that down. 63. A couple of bits here. That's not bad actually. I suppose you could have just gone along, scooped that up, and I could have put that back into the thing, but it doesn't matter. Fantastic. Right, that's the 20 bales done. We'll get those picked up and work out where we need to take them to. Fantastic job. Thank you to Joe and James for this trailer, it's absolutely fantastic. This was another one that I kind of put it on the back burner and thought, oh, I do need to sort that out, and you kind of go through an episode and do the bits you need to do with every intention of fitting certain things in, and you don't quite get to it. And then I suddenly thought, well, if I'm going to do the large bales, it actually fits perfectly with this episode, so it all worked out rather well. 17, 18, 19, and 20. So what I can do now, I think, L1 and triangle, unload bales, unload here. The trailer lifts because it's now, and I should be able to fasten straps. There we go. So this is where this has got to go now, which is the problem. What I'm going to do is very, very quickly get on the blower to Charleston's and find out what they want to do. It was a bit of a slog through the snow, but we made it. They want them dropped off at the drop-off collection point up here. Thinking about room to get out. Back up just a little bit. Okay, so belts off. Unload here. Will they go that side? Trying to work out if I can fit them in there. Between there and the post, or whether they're going to hit the post or not. Nope, we're good. Come down there. There we are, done. Like I say though, just realised, can I actually get this out? Without hitting the bales? No! Genius, right. If I disconnect. Anyway, well that's it. That's that done anyway. Charleston's dairy. There's your hay bales for your girlfriend's new horse. I hope you'll all be very happy. What I'm going to do now is fiddle around and see if I can take that back in that direction. I haven't hooked up straight, that's what I need to do. Let's get on straighter. Anyway, like I say, that seems even worse. I will get this trailer out. Anyway, see you back at the farm in a minute. We'll get on to Clench Power from Texas and see if those guys can hook us up, quite literally. Let's just pull that out of the way. Nope, not going, is it? Right, let's try that. See you in a bit. So what I decided to do was reload them, swing round the other way and unload properly. There we go. They're under the cover. They can be collected at any point they need them. Now I'm going to go back to the farm. Okay, so the guys from Clench Power have said they do need an area cleared. They need to clear some of this snow out. Their contractors are on the way. So I'm going to clear this area here. Hopefully we won't need to clear too big an area, I don't think, because the actual base of the solar panels is only a kind of round concrete pad, I think. All we can do is try. You didn't see my previous episode when I was using the Rayboard's SuperNet 2200A. Acts like the roller, takes the ground state back to its original state. It's great for, it will take away tyre tracks on the ground, that sort of stuff. It kind of cleans up the tyre tracks out and sweep those out the way, but then you drive over and create more, so you know. But it will get rid of snow and anything loose that's been dropped on the floor, and feed troughs. If you don't want to put the feed back in, you just want to get rid of it, you can use a sweeper. I've often found this works incredibly well in bunker silos. Sometimes you have a bunker silo where they glitch a little bit and you get a little bit of the silage stuck in the sidewalls. If you drive up the side of the bunker silo with one of these, it tends to kind of get those little bits out of the way. It's just, you know, just what I've found over time. So what we'll do, let's pack this out of the way. And we need it put in about there, like so. Okay, it actually needed I cleared a way bigger space than I needed. That's as big as the concrete pad is that it goes on. Beauty with this thing is it will rotate round on its little platform here, whichever direction the sun is in. That'll make us a little bit of money as well. I think every hour, or is it the end of the day? I can never quite remember. Probably every hour. So we are on our step towards sustainability. Awesome. So I think that we're almost that's it. I think the end of this episode. We did all the jobs I said I was going to. Picked up the Massey, got the trailer, bought them over, did the bales for Charleston's, sent them off to deliver them. Had the solar panel installed, the solar collector. We've got to pick a place where I'm going to do my next load of logging or wood chipping. I'm going to place the placeable wood chipper. The if we go back to, oh no, is it? Yeah, the Gens HE700 STA. I'm going to place that 72 grand. I will make that money back in no time, and then when I sell it, obviously you get half that money back. So. We'll make that money in no time at all. Because it's late winter, the price for logs should be fairly high, or wood chips as well. So we should do alright out of that. It's just deciding where to go, really. I'm thinking over towards field 1. If we have a quick look on the map. Which direction? Nope, wrong one. That's the one I want. Yeah, we've logged all this area here. Pretty much all of that area there. We've done a big old chunk of this up to the sheep farm. I don't know how far I've come this way. Fair way, I think. We've done all this area here. This area here we did a whole load the other night. Actually, to be fair, I'm running out of areas to log. There is some up here, but I need to talk to Cowboy Forestry because that's where they're. Oh, plus we've got the hunting lodges up there as well. So maybe up this area here, there's a small copse of trees just here. I don't know how much we'll get out of them, but we can go, we can have a look, and I'll get a bit of logging done. But that being said, we have come to the end of another episode. I will get the pen to put away this time, although my fee was for some hog food, wasn't it? So what I might do is take the penta over to the store, get the conveyor back over, the slow conveyor, and we'll get that loaded up with some pig feed, get that brought back over to the hog farm, and we'll put that in as a kind of backup in case we run out of anything. But yeah, we have come to the end of this episode, and I'm rambling on thinking ahead about what I'm going to do. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest, whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.